So when it comes to utilities here in Spruce Grove, it isn't exactly the most sexy subject to bring up with residents, but it is a necessary part of what local government does. We ensure that your storm, water, and sewer is working. So when you wake up in the morning and you brush your teeth, you have water. You're showering with water. If you flush the toilet, you know that it's going away. And when we have those big storms, the big thunderstorms or the big snowstorms, our storm system can actually handle that. So we have a storm system plan that allows for the next 10 years of building that out and what that looks like and what sort of facilities and amenities we need to be able to handle that and deal with climate change resiliency. So that's just one of the things we do with utilities. Another one is the storm ponds, and we've introduced a new pilot project that if you've been to the McLaughlin storm pond, you see the brand new fountain. So that's just not for aesthetic purposes. It does look nice and it sounds great and it lights up at night, but it actually helps move and aerate the water. So it's one way that we can maintain some of the storm ponds here in Spruce Grove. So what's next when it comes to utilities? A lot of our utilities are underground, but one of the most visible aspects of the utility system is our storm ponds. It is part of the stormwater system, and people have questions. They often move to Spruce Grove, they buy a house, and these houses back onto the storm ponds. And sometimes it's fully manicured and it looks like this beautiful little lake. But over time, a storm pond becomes a working piece of our utility, and we often have to naturalize that. And where in the past maybe we have manicured it and taken care of some of the surrounding areas, cutting down stuff, we can't do that. We have to naturalize these storm ponds so they work as intended. That is part of the stormwater system. So it's letting people know that that is going to happen, but it's also how we prioritize, because naturalization doesn't mean that we're not going to take care of it and maintain it. It's just going to look slightly different. So one of the areas we can improve upon is explaining that and sharing with people how we prioritize taking care of the storm ponds. So what is next when it comes to our utilities? Well, look at this storm pond behind me. I'm in McLaughlin, and this is one of our pilot areas where we have installed a new fountain. Obviously, it's beautiful to look at. You can hear it, you can see it, and at night there's even lights. But it does have a purpose here, and I think this pilot project is going to go very well. We know that other people within the neighborhoods are asking for their own fountains. So as a council, that's something we should be considering and planning for in corporate planning, is the installation of more fountains.